Alright everybody, this is Doc from MTG Next Door, where we are opening cards and packs to try to keep people entertained during COVID-19, which is going to be continuing well into 2021 at this rate. So, I finished my Ikoria box. It was pretty good. I haven't finished logging everything into TCG Player to get a full total on my box. I think Stitch's box was probably better. At least his first one is. Second one, I think I might be beating his second box, Godzilla Death Corona aside. Anyway, tonight I've got something pretty interesting. So I ordered this back in February, and due to COVID, it has finally now arrived from Wizards of the Coast. Yes, Wizards of the Coast. This is a Secret Lair drop series. I ordered the entire Theros Stargazing series because I was like, I probably do need to get the Theros gods. I've wanted to purchase them for a while. They were on my list of things I need to save up to purchase, and when they said that, hey, we're going to actually be doing a whole series of these with new art, because I am a massive sucker for new art, and you can get them all in one fell swoop, and when I actually ran the numbers on it, it looked like it was probably going to run about the same as if I bought them. I went with it. So, it came today. There are 5 of these. I'm going to show everybody. And you can also see the hydrangea from my garden, as well as some brownies that my wife made. There are 5 of these boxes. I deconned these with Lysol wipes, you know, just cuz. And then also, interestingly, it came with a Theros collector's booster as well. I did not open any collector's boosters. I did get a Theros Beyond Death box that was very meh. But, yeah. So, let's crack these and see what we got. So, number 1. Oh, cool. Okay. So it looks here, it is coming wrapped. Got some tissue. I'm going to throw that on the floor. It looks very pretty. And it's got a little push out, so I guess this is just for like display or storage. This is feeling like it's catching. Oh, I see. So it opens up like this. Okay, that is pretty. I think there's some bonus cards in this as well. There are some bonus cards in here. All right. Oh, okay. So, we're going to save that for a second. So there is a bonus card in the bottom of each of these boxes. So this is the Heliod group. I could not remember if these were foils or not, and they are foils. So we have a very pretty foil Heliod, God of the Sun. These are all the original Theros gods, not the new ones. We have a Karamitra, God of Harvest. This just got reprinted in Ikoria Commander, but with this really pretty art, I am not upset about this at all. We have Iros, God of Victory. So this are 3 here. That is pretty nice. Card quality feels really nice. I mean, they're foily, so they've got a little bend to them. No damage at all. Looks like they came in pretty good. And then these are the bonus cards. I think I'd read that they were coming with them. So they are doing the Planeswalkers out of War of the Spark, and they are done in the stained glass motif like the War of the Spark intro video. So we have Nahiri, Storm of Stone. You know, I've been thinking about making an Oathbreaker deck with Nahiri because I have not made a Boros Oathbreaker deck. And, yeah, here we are. There's some incentive right there. So, let's see. We're going to put these back in here. I will be putting them into plastic later this evening. We'll put that over there. That box is really cool. I'll have to figure out something to do with that box. Yeah. All right, so that's number 1. number 2. I don't remember what each are, so we're just going to be finding out as we open them up. All right, volume 2. All right, this is the Thassa group. Oh, I got an idea. So if you get one of these, if you kind of open this little lip thing up, then the cards just fall right out for you. So that's nice. So that is a pretty Thassa God of the Seas, which will match nicely with my Thassa Deep Dwelling. I know a deck this is going into like literally right now. It is a deck that Stitch really hates and is still a little bit angry at me for the time I played it. It is a commander deck though, so that will not be getting busted out anytime soon. Alright, we have Ifara, God of the Polis. We have Kufrix, God of Horizons. Really like the background. I hope that shows up there. That's really cool. Alright, the art on these is really just impeccable. And I know that Stitch does not like foils, but I just got to say, these are some really pretty foils. Like, they did a really good job with this. This is, I'm already feeling like I definitely got my money's worth on this. All right, so we're going to put these guys over here. And let's see what bonus card we got out of this one. Oh boy. So it's kind of sticking in there. Apparently, I want to say I saw an article where you can kind of figure out exactly which one you were going to be getting. This is definitely sticking. Okay. Ooh, okay. So we got a, and these are foily as well. We got a foily Narset. That's on the plastic wrapper, thankfully. So not on Narset herself, which is nice. We got a Narset Carter of Veils. Yeah. I'm 98% sure I've put this Narset in one of my EDH decks. Not thinking I'm going to make a Oathbreaker around her, just because she's exceedingly regressive. But, yeah, that's pretty. I feel like they went extra on the art for these two. So, like, I feel like they touched them up a little bit. They look nicer. All right, so that was number 2. Number 3. I know this was just a, how to put this, a shameless cash grab on the part of Wizards of the Coast, and I don't care. I don't care. Alright, this is the Erebos deck, or the Erebos cycle. So yeah, they come out like that, you open this up, and they just slide right into your hand there. Wow, that's pretty. Yeah, that is. These look a lot better in person than they did on the website. They're just really pretty looking. We've got Phoenix, God of Deception. Watch out, that one will be coming to a deck near you shortly. And we have Theros, God of Passage. That one's going to have to go in a deck too. I got to think about that though. Actually, I think I know the deck I'm going to put that in, now that I think about it. I think I know. We'll see on that. Alright, let's see if this card is stuck in. I was going to do a much more... Yeah, this one had a sticker thing to it too. Alright, so let's see what we got. Ooh, we have a Vraska, Swarm's Eminence. So I've been meaning to make a Golgari Oathbreaker deck. I was debating between this and the Vraska from Commander 2020. I don't know, I think this one might be in the lead. Again, what they've done is that it looks like they've done just an extra, so they made it stained glass appearing, and then it looks like they did a real touch-up job on the face just to make that look better than the previous version. So we're gonna take it out here just so we can see it 100%. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be keeping this video to under 10 minutes because we're at 10:25 right now, and I still have a collector's deck. Yeah, see, that's real pretty. That's really pretty. I am so happy with this already, and I've still got 2 more to go with. All right. Let's do, this is a really good ending because I had a crazy ass day at work today. I reckon that's just to be expected these days. Alright, so this is the Theros deck. Theros, God of the Forge. I want to say Stitch one night in his Locust God deck put this down there. He probably won. Or if he didn't, it was because it was a team effort and we took them all down. But that's pretty. And we got Mogus, God of Slaughter. I feel like they've really done extra detail on the face for all these. And then we have Theros, God of Storms. Looks like the kind of gentleman I would not mess with. He also looks like a guy I see quite frequently. Feel the first card. I think Theros is going in a deck. I think I know exactly what deck he's going into. Yep. I think we're going to be seeing these guys coming into decks very shortly. Very shortly. Alright, now let's see the bonus card out of this one. Only thing I wish they had not glued these down. They are a little tough to get up. Alright, and this one is... Oh! Alright, so during my War of the Spark box opening, I'd pulled one of these, but boy, let's look at that. That's pretty. Yeah. Well, now I got 2 Nicobolus Dragon God, so if anybody's interested, happy to make a trade. Yeah, I kind of got a little bent there trying to get it out because it was so stuck to the bottom. Really didn't like that. Wish they hadn't done that. I think we're okay, though. Yeah, definitely a touch-up of the face, and that stained glass swirl back there really is quite pretty. And everything else looks about the same. Alright, that's exciting. I was kind of hoping I would get one of these Planeswalkers I don't got. I don't think I got the Ajani. I can't remember which other ones I didn't get. I didn't get the Gideon. I didn't pull the Liliana, but I have since purchased Liliana Dreadhorde General because that's a rad card. Alright, now we are on to the last one. So this is going to be the Nylea. Yes, indeed. So, opening this up. See, when I ordered this, I didn't even know they were going to give out these bonus cards, and so that has just been an extra cool thing. Which, though it is a shameless cash grab, at least it's a good shameless cash grab. So Nylea looks real pretty. Faraka, God of Affliction. That one looks really good too. I feel like the blue and the black ones kind of turned out the best here. And then Xenagos, God of Revels. This will be coming to an Oathbreaker deck shortly, because this one is nasty. I did do a Satyr Tribal. We played a Tiny Leaders game. I think I might have even recorded it. It sucked, the Satyr's Tribal, but you know, it's fun. It's always nice to do something that's not been done before. Alright, let me see if there's a better way to get this out. Okay, that's kind of a better way to get this out. See, but look, it's really glued in there. I just don't like that, because that just scares me. Damaging cards is like... I've literally reduced hernias that have been much easier than that. Anyway. Let's see. And so here we got... balls. Well, we got another Vraska if anybody else wants it. So, that one's on the trade block. Yep, see, a little bit bent there. A little bit, but alright. I do have to say, I think the art on this looks really good. So, anybody wants to make a trade on this, holler. And then that was cool enough. That would have been cool enough. But, as I am opening the box and deconning it, what do I notice comes flopping out but a Theros Collector's Booster. So, I haven't checked to see what these guys are going for lately. But now I am exceedingly intrigued, so let's see what we get. Alright. So we have a foil gold token. That's cool. I have no idea the order these things are going to go in, so we're just going to find out. Alright, so we have a foil Incendiary Oracle. It's 1 in a red. It's 2/2. 1 in a red Incendiary Oracle gets +1/+0 until end of turn. If a creature dealt damage by Incendiary Oracle would die this turn, exile it instead. I think I actually even already pulled a foil one of these, so oh well. Alright, we have a foil land. Speak of the Satyrs deck. You better believe that was in the Satyrs deck. So, Nexus Warden. Not the greatest of cards. 2 in a green for a 1/4 reach. Has Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 2 life. I kind of made a Constellation deck, but didn't find it worked out well. Pious Wayfarer. Also a common. White for a 1/2, Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I think I actually already pulled a foil one of those. Skophos, War Leader, 4 in a red, for a Minotaur Warrior, a 4/5. And for red, sacrifice another creature or an enchantment. Skophos, War Leader, gets +1/+0 and gains Menace until end of turn. So not bad in a Sacrifice Aristocrats deck, because you've got a little sack outlet there. But I don't know why you would really want to pump him in a sack deck, so I don't know the utility there. But it's pretty. Alright, these are all foils it looks like. Alright, so we've got a Warden of the Chained. It is 1 red-green for a 4/4 trample. Warden of the Chained can't attack unless you control another creature with power 4 or greater. Sage of Mysteries. I think this is in my Eminatal deck currently. It is a blue for a 0/2 human wizard, so I'll probably swap it out for the foily one just to make it pretty, because the foil is pretty. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Alright, looks like we are moving on to the uncommons. Inevitable End. 2 and a black for an enchantment or an enchant creature. Enchant creature has at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. That's nasty. See, I would love to put that on like somebody's big bad nasty. Alright, we have a foil. We have another foil land. We have an Ideon of an Inspiration. I don't know if I ever pulled this one. 1 white for a 2/2 enchantment creature spirit. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, target creature you control gets +2/+0. That is not great. Alright, we have a showcase one here. This is the Nessian Boar. It is 5 for a 10/6 boar. All creatures able to block Nessian Boar do so. Whenever Nessian Boar becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller draws a card. I don't know what deck that would go in. Maybe it would go in my Kyra deck. Hard to say. Let's see, it looks like we got another rare. It says, whoops. Oh man, well, I just screwed all this up. We have a Treacherous Blessings. So whenever Treacherous Blessings enter the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose 1 life. When Treacherous Blessing becomes the target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. I actually just thought about a deck this might go into that would be pretty good. Anyway. Yeah. That's pretty. And then I already had like 1,000 Anax hardened by the Forge. So that's not nearly as exciting. So one's foily, one's not. Anyway, well that was fun. I think that's actually worth something. I'm not sure. I can't pull up TCG Player, but we'll see. And these have all been lovely. So very pleased. Much pleased. Much happy. All right, later.